Kitkatscanread.
Hey guys, I am just going to do a quick update kind of vlog. So physically wise, guys, I am reading My Life with a Waterboy still by Annie Novak. I am on page 263, chapter 14 of this one. So that's the one I'm physically reading. I do need to pick up the chapter 25 book. I'm very daunted by it because a lot of people in the book club are already saying that they're not liking it, and some people have DNF'd it as well. So I'm not really kind of like wanting to pick it up, if that makes sense. I'm just like, okay, people haven't like encouraged me. So yeah, I'm hoping I feel better by Thursday. It'd be really nice to go, but you know, it is what it is. If I'm not feeling well by then, I'm not feeling well. I don't want to give people the lurg, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty rough still. I've done loads of sleeping today already, and I've taken like loads of paracetamol, ibuprofens, throat lozenges, you name it. I've been drinking plenty of fluids, but I'm just all like bunged out with cold. It's just, yeah. Yesterday was the auditions for the musical for the dramatics group that I'm normally part of. I don't know how it's gonna go. I auditioned with a cold, but you know, I did the best I could in what I could, and it's just an experience, isn't it? So whatever happens, and la-di-da. So yeah, I'm waiting on a couple of audiobooks, so I can let you know now actually, because I still use my other phone. I use my other phone for like listening to audiobooks and listening and watching videos, because it's a slightly bigger phone. So The Society for Soulless Girls by Laura Stephen, I should get that tomorrow on the 7th. And Family of Liars I should get on the 10th. So I've got those two audiobooks. I'm off work this week anyway. I need this week to just recover, because I'm just feeling awful, completely honest. So I've got those audiobooks anyway, so I could listen to those. Don't step on my keyboard, Stormy. Don't want any other corruptions happening. Crazy goon. I love you. That big furry butt. Big black furry butt. Yeah, I brought my laptop into the bedroom, so I was just like, oh, you know what, I don't really want to sit at my study desk and edit videos and stuff, but I can do it here. I can leave it here, and it's next to me by the bed, which is my place at the minute. Thunder's just come over to eat some biscuits. It's still me and Thunder's. I don't think there's any other cats in the bedroom at the minute. I think Luna is on the beanbag there. You can probably just about see her. I don't know where Nutmeg is. She might be on a balcony somewhere. And the same with Pumpkin. Sometimes Pumpkin's on the sofa, but yeah, it's all dark now, so. Anyway, that's all that's really gone on. I'm just gonna have a go at editing my TV. I need to just quickly sort these videos, because I filmed some Illumicrate Afterlight unboxings, and just gonna put them into folders so that they're ready to like edit and upload whenever, and then I can get started on editing the TBR. If I start to feel really rough again, I'll just like jump into bed, but yeah, I'll just do the best I can. It's like 10 to 8 this evening, and yeah, like I don't want to like obviously sleep loads, but if my body's telling me it needs to, then I'm just going to listen to it. If anything, I'm just more dehydrated. I've had like I had some cereal this morning, but I've had like one meal today. Had a very kind of like, I mean, you could just say like early dinner, very late lunch. And I'm not going to eat anything else. So, and yesterday I had the same. I literally just had like the breakfast, and then I just wasn't stomaching any lunch, and then just had something for dinner. So, you know, it is what it is. But I've washed up already, and yeah, we're all good. Aren't we, Stormy? Yes, we are. We're good. And I've got lots of furry butts looking after me, haven't I? yeah, they've been very, very supportive, for sure. Like, they know when humans are ill. I hate being ill so much, and I really wish I wasn't ill on my week off, but it is what it is. So I will head off now, and yeah, I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and I just wanted to like update you on like reads. Welcome to a weekly vlog, and yeah, so this week I'm off work, and yesterday was the first day where I started feeling like properly unwell. Like Sunday was kind of like the beginning point of it, and then yesterday was pretty bad, and then today's been quite bad because it's mostly been in my chest, been like quite like full of phlegm, and like my nose has just been constantly streaming, and if it's not streaming it's stuffy. It's one of those things, but I've been drinking plenty. I've been taking loads of painkillers, so I've been pretty good with that. And I managed to find the energy to be able to upload my October TBR, and it's now live. And I have also managed to edit and upload the most recent vlog. And I filmed like the end part of last week's vlog yesterday, and I wrapped up that vlog today. So I've just like edited that video together and did the thumbnail for it, and it's all up already to go, scheduled tomorrow around, I think I put like 3 PM UK time, something like that. So yeah, I managed to do that, so I feel like I've been quite productive with that. I finished season 1 of A Kind of Spark, the TV series adaptation of the book by Elle McNicol, and I really enjoyed season 1, and I just started season 2 this evening. I just had a sandwich and a pot noodle, and yeah, it feels like really late to have eaten, but my eating schedule's just gone out the window these past few days because I've not been very, very well. Pumpkin's just come here for some lovely support, or maybe it's that you want the attention. Do you want the attention, or you're here for me? I don't know. But I've also got Thunder. Thunder's been absolutely lovely. But yeah, oh yeah, I've also had Storm. I always forget about Storm because she's quite quiet when she's like resting. So yeah, mostly the 2 black cats have been like laying on the bed today. So I haven't done like a massive load of reading this evening, or today rather. I have done little bits of reading of My Life with the Water Boys by Ali Novak. I am on page 280 of this. Like, I've literally got that much left, and I'm determined to finish it, so I'm thinking I'm just going to stick with this physical read before I go on to She Who Became the Sun. And yeah, I've now got my audiobook, so I might try and listen to that at some point. If not, then maybe I'll start listening to it tomorrow. And I'm gonna go onto my iPad and check to see if I can find a review book, or like a review manga that I can read as like an ebook. Because I was thinking about getting like 3 formats, so it's like 1 physical, 1 ebook, 1 audiobook on the go, and like having them all different. So I might like do that from now, because then I can like listen to an audiobook like when I'm, you know, really not able to like read, or if I'm like on the go, I can like read my ebook like when I am struggling to like physically hold a book or anything. Especially in the evenings, that's when I tend to like struggle the most. And then the physical reads for like, you know, during the daytime or you know, periods where I miss holding a book, you know. So I might do that. So I'm gonna have a look on my iPad in a little bit to see what ebook I can find, or potential read for sure. But I've reached the point where whenever I have a cold, whenever I feel ill, my breathing from my nose starts to hurt, and I have my backup option for that, which is my Zelda mask. So when it starts to get quite sharp through breathing through the nose and it hurts, I have this on, and it helps to contain like the heat into like my nasal area, and therefore that helps with getting rid of the sharpness of the breathing. So I have that, but yeah, I eventually get to that sort of point anyway. Like it's just unfortunate, it's the way it is. So yeah, that's all that's really gone on today. I've done some laundry, it's all hanging up and airing out. And yeah, if the weather's okay, like it tends to like dry in a couple of days, but if it's been like a miserable couple of days, I'll just like pop it in the tumble dryer. I don't really want to, because obviously tumble dryer spends money, but yeah, like I would do it like if I really need to. It's like more of a necessity, and it's when it starts to get really cold weather, that's when I start to use the tumble dryer. But if the weather's like this, it's not so bad. So far so good this autumn. But yeah, I'm in the bedroom. I'm feeling a little bit sluggish, so I'm going to try and get like a little bit of reading done, but I'll sort the ebook, and then yeah, I'll go from there really. If I'm feeling very, very tired, then I'll just go to bed. It's not the end of the world. I've done a lot today, all things considered, you know, being ill, so I should be proud of myself for that. But yeah, that's what I'm reading, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll see if I can update you guys tomorrow. Hello, it's Wednesday and it is currently 2:12 p.m. to be exact. I've just logged on my laptop because I am going to, I need to log a manga, an e-manga that I read last night. I started and finished it. It's one that I had from NetGalley. I was choosing an ebook and then I started with that one and I ended up finishing it. It was like 244 pages, and yeah, I mean, mangas, they don't take me long anyway, so I binged it in like, I mean, I don't even know how long it took me, maybe like half an hour, maybe less, I don't even know, it felt very, very quick. But I need to log that one onto Corpile and see like what rating it's going to come out with. So this is called Light of My Life by Fuko Minami. Originally it was published in 2021, March the 15th, but it's only just been translated to English, which is why it's now coming out with, by Cadentia Comics for 2025. So it releases this month, so I managed to get that read. I want to see like what other people have started to read this. 3.5, 4, 3.5, 3, 3.5, 5. So on average a 3.5, which I can kind of understand. I'm probably going to be roughly the same. 3.5, maybe 4, maybe 3, I don't know yet. So I need to log that. And then I was going to start the new book by B.K. Borison, which also comes out this month, and that is called Good Spirits, and it's the first book that's in a new series by B.K. Borison that's going to be called Ghosted. So yeah, I have that up ready to read. That's going to be my ebook choice of what I read on my tablet. And then I am physically reading My Life with the Water Boys by Ali Novak. As you know, I am currently, I've dabbled a little bit more in this, 280, but I've not read any more of it today, so I need to update my Goodreads actually, because the pages are in the past. 76% through that now, and I'm going to edit another video, but I don't know what I'm going to edit yet. Like maybe I'll edit thoroughly, maybe I'll edit maybe some unboxing, maybe I'll be editing a book haul, I don't know yet. But I want to do a different video other than a vlog. So yeah, I'll edit a video I did my shopping today. I am a hot sweaty mess, and I don't know if that's just because I went shopping, but I'm just like, I'm feeling really hot and I can feel really clammy and sweaty, and I'm sat here and it's not stopping. But I've done some cleaning as well. I've Mr. Muscled all my drains, and I have cleaned the sink and the loo. The litter's been done. The bins and the recycling been taken down and are out in the communal bin area. I've done a lot today. I woke up this morning really mucusy. So, all things considered, I've done a good job. I think that's all I need to do today. And the rest, I can just like relax, do what I want, edit videos, lay down, watch a film, do some reading, you know. I'm just going to take it easy. But yeah, I've got Luna and Storm on the bed, Thunder's in the balcony, and I think Pumpkin and Nutmeg are in the other room. I've done their claws today as well, so they kind of all started to be a bit in a mood with me. But I gave them treats as a well done. They're getting loads better actually, like the new cats especially. They obviously weren't very used to having their claws clipped. But they're getting a lot braver and more used to the fact that I don't actually hurt them when I cut their claws. I just cut their claws and they get treats. That's why I've Nutmeg and Luna trained very well. Anyway, I'm going to head off now and do this video, add this book to call pile, and then maybe get some reading done, or maybe I'll like lay down and put a film on. I don't know yet. I'll see how I get on, but I will speak to you all very soon. Hey, it's Thursday and it's lunchtime, and I've done a bit of productivity today. I managed to tidy the area by the front door, and by that area had a bag of my nan's handbags, which has kind of like been neglected for the past, like, I don't know, maybe a few months. And she gave me some more recently, and I said to myself, when I am off work for this week, I will go through and sort them. So I've done that today. It was written on my list of things to do, so I managed to get it done. And I've taken pictures of all the bags. They're just bags that my nan doesn't need anymore, doesn't want anymore. And she said if I could sell them on Vinted, then great. So I will probably list them up some point today, see if anyone's really interested. And a few of them are actually designer bags. So some of them are Kipling bags and Radley bags. So if you're a bag collector, then cool. But yeah, I remember the last time I listed a couple of my nan's bags, and they sold like really quickly. So I won't like put them up for like massively expensive, even though like obviously my nan will end up have paid more for them. I've discovered that the cats, or one of the cats, I mean normally Luna's the culprit, but look at this on the wire. Not good. I'm hoping it still works, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to order another one. But I found it this morning and I'm just like, great. On a positive, I did manage to finish My Life with the Water Boys by Annie Novak this morning. I read a good chunk of it last night actually, so I can mark it on my Goodreads as finished now, and I need to log it into Corpile and see what rating it's going to come out as. It's probably, I don't really know, like maybe a 4.5. It's very different to the TV show, so if you guys have seen the TV show and not read this, just be prepared. The ending of this is very different. Some events that happens very different, especially like with Like, there's a scene in the TV show where Jackie jumps off into like a pile of hay, and in the TV show she does that with the brother Alex. In the book she does that with the brother Cole. So yeah, there are some similarities, some differences, as there are normally with some book to TV/movie show adaptations. So just go into that, you know. So I don't know which one that I prefer. The characters definitely come across in this book, and I, you know, after seeing the TV show, I picture those characters in this book. So yeah, like they kind of match really well, so I would say that. But yeah, it'd probably come out as like maybe a 4.5. 4.5. Probably a 4.5. Which is a really good rating. And then I am going to attempt to start She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. Now, the chapter 25 book club meet is actually this evening. I don't know if I'm going to go yet because I'm still not feeling like 100%. I'm going to see how I am later, and maybe if I get into this book a little bit, like maybe I can have something to discuss. But yeah, we shall see. It's heading closer into lunchtime. I did have a late breakfast, so I'll probably grab myself some lunch to eat as soon as I've like sorted this, possibly. But yeah, I've had some great productivity today already, and some positivity in finishing this book, and that's the physical book that I'm going to go on to next. So that's all for the minute, and I shall speak to you very soon. Friday, it's the evening, I'm in bed. I actually have a book I'm reading, She Who Became the Sun. I'm not that far into it. I'm finding, because it's a lot of like information, I am pretty much kind of like reading a couple of sentences like twice, and that just sinks in. My right eye's really itchy tonight. I don't know what's going on. I have been brushing the cat's fur, so maybe it's allergies. But anyhow, I did start last night and finish this morning an ebook manga that I had from NetGalley. I'll place the picture over here. This one I actually really enjoyed. I liked the storyline, I really liked the characters, I liked the sassiness. There were some hilarious moments. I love that when you get in manga like some kind of like sarcasm and like banter, whether it's like between the characters or like behind the scenes of them, like talking about them behind their back sort of thing, but in a jokey way. I really like that. And there are these really cute creatures that are like squirrels, like squirrel-like beasts, and they are adorable. And yeah, I really like this one, and I have already added the sequel to my Amazon wishlist. It doesn't actually come out until December, so sad about that, but it gives me some time before then. And if NetGalley decides to upload volume number 2, then I will be all up for reviewing it, but I guess we shall see. But you know, you never know, it might happen sometimes. They have done with a couple of their other mangas, so who knows, maybe like next month we will have it come up, or maybe even December itself, because I don't think it actually releases till, I think maybe, I want to say like the 23rd of December, around about then. But yeah, really enjoyable. It's a nice little palette cleanser because I finished My Life with the Water Boys. I have yet to start the new and latest BK Borison, which comes out this month. It's on my radar. I don't know whether I'll start it this evening or not, but I want to kind of like dive into She Who Became the Sun because I haven't actually done any physical reading today. I've done so much video editing though, and I've done a lot of productivity. I have done some cleaning stuff, I've done some laundry, I cleaned one of the cat's litter boxes that was in desperate desire to be cleaned, and 2 of the litter mats as well. Some PP got on it, so they definitely needed some cleaning. And I've had a shower myself, so I've had some cleaning done too. I've done some hoovering. Yeah, laundry's all hung up. But I've edited like, I think 3 or 4 videos today. Maybe 3, I want to say 3. 2 or 3. Yeah, because I edited one this evening. So I will just have to upload that tomorrow. But I am completely like on a roll with these videos. And I've got a video going up every day until I think Monday now. So that's really good. Like, all things considered, I've done really well. And having the laptop back in the bedroom for a little bit, it just gives me an opportunity to do that until I can like kind of get the courage to go sit in my study and edit again. But the minute where I've been ill, I've been mainly based in the bedroom, so it just made more sense to like edit videos in here, and it gives me something to do whilst I've not been feeling well. So I have been feeling a little bit phlegmy today, so I think I'm possibly at the end of this thing now because I don't feel as rough. I've just been phlegmy and I've got the occasional cough, an occasional runny nose, but that's not so bad. It literally is just a bit of phlegm. So I've just been drinking loads, but yeah, I woke up like midday today, so I don't know when I'll eventually fall asleep again. But yeah, I did loads of cleaning. I've cleaned the cat's fountain this evening, and I also cleaned the halogen. Yeah, I did a nice load of cleaning this evening, and I cleaned some of the surfaces as well, which like behind the halogen I kind of tend to ignore sometimes, and underneath the chopping board as well, and it was gross. Like just orange marks and crumbs. Yeah, so I've done some real good cleaning this week. I've been very productive this week. I've done some reading this week. I've done lots of cleaning this week and some organising stuff. Overall, I'm pretty proud of the week off that I've had, all things considered that I've been ill. So I've literally only got the weekend, and then I return to work Monday. Obviously, I've still got work out of the brain. I'm just going to enjoy myself. I found some sprints that are on at the minute, so I was just like, you know what, I might as well like read whilst these sprints are on, because I always like to like read with other people. It makes me feel productive. And if I'm enjoying this video sprints, then I might keep it on until I doze off. But yeah, I just want to read some of She Who Became the Sun, even if it's like a chapter or something, and then I might go on to reading something on the tablet, because obviously it's night time now. I'm not going to want to hold a big heavy hardback book for a long time. But yes, so I will say goodbye for now. I will speak to you guys at some point tomorrow with further reading and productivity updates, but I don't have any plans for tomorrow as far as I'm aware. So yeah, I will speak to you at some point tomorrow with further updates. Today is International Bookshop Day, so where of course to go but to Waterstones, Southampton, where they have double stamps. So I'm going to try and behave myself somewhat, but can't make too many promises. So let's go. Bookshop, Forbidden Planet. It's way later in the evening. I just wanted to very quickly show you all of the books and things that I got today. Only very briefly, because I will be doing some, like a book haul where I talk about them in more detail. But I will just let you know where I got things from and probably like a reason why I got it, and yeah. So first of all, I'll start off with the Mysterious Bookcase bookshop. So with my purchase, they also gave me a nice little cookie. I got a couple of their bookmarks, which are really cute, and I got their reading sprint tracker, which is always cute. So I picked up the Baby Dragon Bakery by A.T. Qureshi. This is the sequel to the Baby Dragon Cafe. I've been eyeing up this sequel. I've yet to read the book. I finally just got it today. I've then got the Vanishing Cherry Blossom Bookshop by Tayuka Asakura. This is just one that I've been looking at. Look at the cat that walks across the crossing. Just seemed very cute. I also picked up Love on Sight by Ashley Jensen. This author is going to be a Yauk. It was on my Amazon wishlist, on my Yauk wishlist, so that's why I got it. And the same reason for We Three Witches by Rosie Talbot. And Rose is going to be at Yauk, so I got that one. This is one that I found whilst I was there. I was just like, this just seems really cute. It's a kind of Christmassy book, but this is Alfie the Doorstop Cat by Rachel Wells. I mean, it's cute, isn't it? That's just cute. And then I got Bill was Be Right Back right here. I was kind of like waiting to see if maybe the Works was going to do the special edge, so I'm going to wait and see for that one. But Bill was going to be a Yauk, and that's Bill's new book. And then I got Fable by Adrian Young, who's also going to be a Yauk, and this is one that was on my wish list that I was wanting to get. So those are what I got from the independent bookstore. Then I went on to go to Waterstones in Southampton because it's bookshop day today, and they have double stamps just for today. So these were the books that I got in no particular order. I've got here Falling Like Leaves by Misty Wilson. Never heard of this book before, but they had this book and I was just like, this sounds like really, really cute. Another full book is Full I Want by Lyra Parrish. Another really cute autumn read. And then Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. This author's going to be a Yauk, so I finally took the plunge and got this book. It was also in my Yauk wish list. Then I finally got Amy McCaw's They Own Their Night. I was very excited to have found this one, and I found a floppy one. I'm very excited. And then I got Murder at the Black Cat Cafe by Saishi Yoka Mizo. Just been seeing this everywhere the past few days. And then I found Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinneman. I've just seen this everywhere and I was very excited to have found this. It's actually quite expensive. Like, why did I spend my money to get that? I don't know. I just couldn't resist. I was just like, oh, I really want to get it. I keep seeing it. And then, I don't even think this is released yet, but I found this on the shelf, and this is Stephanie Perkins' new adult book, Overdue. I'm very excited. I love the cover to this. I love the fact there's a cat on the cover. Look at it, it's so cool. So yeah, was very excited to find that. And I ended up getting, I think, £20 off on my next spend. So I had two full cards worth. And then I went into Forbidden Planet, and I was a lot more behaved in Forbidden Planet. And I managed to find, this is called 2345. And I read the first one this year, and the sequel's now out. And this is RE. So 2345 RE. There. And yeah, they had that there, and I was just like, well, I've got to get it. And then they also had Pizza Witch by Sarah Grayley and Steph Purenins. And it's so cute. Look at the cute cat, and it's so good. Look at the glitter. I mean, I found it. And the artwork is just adorable. Is that not adorable? It's so cute. So I was very happy to have found that. So overall, those are my purchases of the day. I've had a very busy day. As soon as I got home, I fed the cats and had a little bit of food myself. And then I was watching Strictly Come Dancing. And then it was time for the book club live for Daisy Jones and the Six. So we discussed it. It went really well. And then after the live, me, Sam and Alicia just chatted books and had a laugh and a giggle as we normally do. So I actually haven't done any physical reading, but I am feeling very tired now. So I think I'm gonna end up having an early night because I can feel like my brain is drained. I feel like I'm a little bit stressed because these purchases, I don't know, I'm hoping the fact that I worked loads of overtime in the month of September and beginning of October, that I'm hoping that will help counteract this, but I don't think I'm going to get anything else this month, naughty wise. So I'm going to be good for the rest of this month until next month. But next month will be Yauk anyway, so I'm going to be good. And the next purchases that I get next month will be the Yauk purchase. I'm gonna, I really want to get the new Jennifer Armentrout book though, and that's the only thing I want to get. And I just want to get the hardback before they stop making the hardback, so I'm gonna check that out and hope that I can get hold of it. But yeah, whether I'll get that this month or next month, I'm gonna see, because it doesn't release until the end of October anyway, around the 20th, so I can see what I get paid, but I want to be able to try and save something. But yeah, that's all for today really, and I've literally only got tomorrow, and then I'm back to work on the Monday. So I think I'm just gonna chill out and relax tomorrow. I'm gonna see how I feel. Like, I feel really kind of like I've got a headache coming on, and I think I've been staring at screens this evening, and I've done a lot today. Like, I did a load of driving, shopping, book shopping. I'm at the end of this cold thing, so yeah, I think I pushed myself today, so I think I just need to take it easy tomorrow. But I had a really good day, and I'm proud of all the stuff that I got. Like, I wouldn't have picked any of this up if I didn't want it. And some books I put down, some books I took pictures of to add to my wish list, so I didn't quite get everything, but there were a few purchases that I got because of Yauk. That is literally only next month, so yeah, I'm very happy with what I got. And yeah, maybe it means I'll switch up my TBR a bit now. I don't know, I'm going to see if there's any that call out to me, because I'm a big mood reader. But I need to read She Who Became the Sun, because that's a chapter 25 book club read. And then Alicia said she just started A Light in the Flame, so I might start that next week if I can, and then go from there. So yeah, so I think I'll leave if I'm up for reading tonight. So be it. I probably won't though, I feel really drained. But I think I'll leave tomorrow to read some of She Who Became the Sun. And I'll see how I am. If I'm really not up for it, like, I don't know, I'll see if I can maybe get like the ebook of She Who Became the Sun that I can read on my tablet. If I'm really feeling too drained to physically read, because it is a lot to like hold up a big ass hardback book. But the chapter that I did read out of the book, I read one chapter because it was like, I think 30 pages. I got to page 30, I think. So yeah, the chapter that I read, I found it really interesting and slightly traumatizing because of like obviously what happened. I mean, it's in the synopsis that the brother dies, but it's just like how it's described of like what happened to the father and the brother and what they all went through. And yeah, it's just like, whoa, this is just like full on. So I'm intrigued to see how the rest of it's gonna go. Maybe I will need a contemporary or cutesy read to go alongside it. But I am kind of listening to the Society for Soulless Girls, but I don't know what I think about the audiobook. I don't know if it's the narrator. I don't know. Like, it started off okay, but now I'm kind of like not feeling it. I don't know if it's the audiobook, so I don't know if I need to stop listening to the audiobook, because I wasn't fully connecting to the audiobook, if that makes sense. Like, I was kind of drifting, like my attention was going. But I don't know if that's just because it was me today, but I just felt myself drift. So I need to kind of like pull myself back in somehow. But anyhow, that's it for today. I'm gonna go take some painkillers and then rest my head, and then see where sleep takes me. But yes, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog section, and I will speak to you at some point tomorrow. Hello, I am just here to wrap up the end of the vlog for you guys. So as an overall of like what I had read and started reading and like in the process of. So as you remember, I've read 2 ebooks this week of like mangas. This one here and this one here. And I also started She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan after finishing this book here, which is My Life with the Water Boys. So this one I only read a chapter of by the end of the week. I did start The Society for Soulless Girls by Laura Stevens on the audiobook. I wasn't getting along with it. I only got to like a few chapters in, but even now, just not even really remembering it. So that's just one I'm gonna have to start physically reading with my eyeballs. But those were the books that I read this week and the books that I kind of like started. I will talk to you about the books that I will read in next week's vlog. But that's it really for this vlog. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, especially with the book shopping. Like, that was really fun as always. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed this vlog, please do give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links as always are linked down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it from me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!